The noble gas which occurs most abundantly in the atmosphere is A. Helium, B. Neon, C. Krypton, D. Argon. The correct answer is argon. Production of alcohol by fermentation of molasses is an process A. Anaerobic, B. Aerobic, C. Endothermic, D. both A and C. The correct answer is aerobic. Main constituents of Portland cement are calcium aluminate and A. gypsum, B. silicates, C. sodium silicate, D. carbonates. The correct answer is silicates. Pick out the wrong statement. A. High early strength cement are made from materials having high silica to lime ratio. B. The function of gypsum in cement is to enhance its initial setting rate. C. Acid-resistant cements are known as silicate cement. D. Major component of grayish Portland cement is tricalcium silicate. The correct answer is high early strength cement are made from materials having high silica to lime ratio. Common salt is generally not produced commonly by method from brine. A. Freeze drying, B. Electrolytic, C. Solar evaporation, D. Vacuum evaporation. The correct answer is freeze drying. Which of the following is a detergent? A. Fatty alcohol, B. Alkyl benzene sulfonate ABS, C. Fatty acids, D. methylene chloride. The correct answer is alkyl benzene sulfonate ABS. Sulphuric acid is mainly used in the industry. A. Fertilizer, B. Steel, C. Paper, D. Paint. The correct answer is fertilizer. Pick out the wrong statement pertaining to nitric acid. A. About 90% of nitric acid is manufactured by Ostwald's process. B. It is a strong monobasic acid which reacts with almost all the metals except noble metals. C. Yellow color of impure nitric acid is because of dissolved oxides of nitrogen, mainly number 2. The arc process of nitric acid manufacture is economical as compared to Ostwald's process. The correct answer is arc process of nitric acid manufacture is economical as compared to Ostwald's process. Alcohol percentage in molasses may be around A. 10, B. 40, C. 70, D. 85. The correct answer is 40. Main use of hydrazine is A. as a rocket fuel, B. in water treatment, C. as a disinfectant, D. as fire retardant. The correct answer is as a rocket fuel. Main use of liquid nitrogen is in A. rocket propulsion, B. making gunpowder, C. detergent manufacture, D. refrigerative cooling. The correct answer is refrigerative cooling. Comparing sulphate process with sulphite process, we find that in the latter, A. both temperature pressure in the former is less than that, B. both temperature pressure in the former is more than that, C. temperature is more in the former whereas pressure is more, D. pressure is more in the former whereas temperature is less. The correct answer is both temperature pressure in the former is more than that. Which of the following is a disaccharide? A. sucrose, B. glucose, C. starch, D. maltose. The correct answer is sucrose. Proximate analysis of coal determines its content. A. moisture ash sulfur volatile matter, B. moisture volatile matter, C. moisture sulfur nitrogen fixed carbon, D. none of these. The correct answer is moisture volatile matter. Pick out the exothermic reaction out of the following. A. CH2O COH2, B. CaC2H2O CaOH2 C2H2, C. MgCO3 MgO CO2, D. all A, B, and C. The correct answer is CaC2H2 or CaOH2C2H2 is produced using polycondensation reaction. A. Polythene. B. Phenol formaldehyde. C. Polyvinyl chloride. D. None of these. The correct answer is phenol formaldehyde. Raw materials required for the manufacture of is acetylene and hydrochloric acid. A. Talc anhydride. B. Vinyl chloride. C. Maleic anhydride. D. Dacron. The correct answer is vinyl chloride. In industrial nomenclature, alcohol means A. butyl alcohol. B. propyl alcohol. C. ethanol. D. methyl alcohol. The correct answer is ethanol. Which of the following is the purest form of water out of the following? A. underground water. B. rainwater. C. well water. D. lake water. The correct answer is rainwater. Use of water having dissolved oxygen in boilers promotes A. corrosion. B. sequestration. C. scale formation. D. none of these. The correct answer is corrosion. Unsaturated oils compared to saturated oils have A. lower melting point, higher reactivity to oxygen. B. higher melting point, higher reactivity to oxygen. C. lower melting point, lower reactivity to oxygen. D. higher melting point, lower reactivity to oxygen. The correct answer is lower melting point, higher reactivity to oxygen. With increase in temperature, the equilibrium constant at constant pressure Kp for oxidation of sulfur dioxide A. increases. B. increases linearly. C. decreases. D. decreases linearly. The correct answer is decreases. Chemical formula of oleum is A. H2SO3. B. H2SO4. C. H2S2O7. D. H2SO7. The correct answer is H2S2O7. Electrodeposition of metals, i.e. electroplating, is never done on A. metals. B. alloys. C. refractories. D. non-metals. The correct answer is refractories. Hollander beater used during paper pulp manufacture does not facilitate the of fiber. A. cutting. B. fibrillation. C. hydration. D. strengthening. The correct answer is strengthening. The biochemical treatment applied to sewage effluents is a process of A. dehydration. B. reduction. C. oxidation. D. polymerisation. The correct answer is oxidation. Ultimate analysis of coal determines its content. A. carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur. B. carbon, ash, sulfur, nitrogen. C. carbon, sulfur, volatile matter, ash. D. carbon, volatile matter, ash, moisture. The correct answer is carbon, sulfur, volatile matter, ash. A cane sugar factory having sugar production rate of 10 tons day will produce about tons day of bagasse after consumption by the factory for heating, etc. A. 1. B. 10. C. 25. D. 40. The correct answer is 10. Sucrose content in cane sugar may be around %. A. 50. B. 70. C. 80. D. 95. The correct answer is 95. Hollander beater machine used in the paper manufacturing plant does not accomplish the task of A. final rolling out of paper. B. cutting of fibers. C. hydration of fibers. D. fibrillation of fiber. The correct answer is final rolling out of paper. Yellow glycerin is made into white using A. activated carbon. B. diatomaceous earth. C. bauxite. D. bentonite. The correct answer is activated carbon. Very dilute solutions are generally used in fermentation reactions for which the optimum temperature range is C. A 5 to 0, B 5 to 10, C 30 to 50, D 75 to 80. The correct answer is 30 to 50. Brackish water which contains mostly dissolved salt can be purified by the process A. Reverse osmosis, B. Sand filter, C. Lime soda, D. Permutate. The correct answer is reverse osmosis. Major component of flint glass is A. Lead oxide, B. Silica, C. Alumina, D. Soda. The correct answer is lead oxide. Gypsum is chemically A. Calcium chloride, B. Potassium sulfate, C. Sodium sulfate, D. Calcium sulfate. The correct answer is calcium sulfate. Calcination of gypsum produces A. Plaster of Paris, B. Salt cake, C. Niter cake, D. Lime. The correct answer is plaster of Paris. Phthalic anhydride is produced by the oxidation of A. Naphthalene, B. Benzene, C. toluene, D. aniline. The correct answer is benzene. Superior quality laboratory apparatus is made of the glass having low thermal coefficient of expansion, high chemical resistance. A. Flint, B. Soda, C. Pyrex, D. Potash. The correct answer is Pyrex. Ziegler process. A. Produces high-density polyethylene, B. Produces low-density polyethylene, C. Uses no catalyst, D. Employs very high pressure. The correct answer is produces high-density polyethylene. Moosaccharide is A. Used for paper making, B. Used as a cattle feed, C. Highly acidic in nature, D. None of these. The correct answer is none of these. Carbon content of pitch residue of coal tar distillation is around %. A. 70, B. 55, C. 80, D. 94. The correct answer is 94. Sodium salt of higher molecular weight fatty acid is termed as the soap. A. Hard, B. Soft, C. Metallic, D. Lubricating. The correct answer is soft. Synthetic glycerin is produced from A. toluene, B. phenol, C. propylene, D. naphthalene. The correct answer is propylene. A unit process is exemplified by the A. distillation, B. hydrogenation of oils, C. absorption, D. humidification. The correct answer is hydrogenation of oils. Commercial scale production of hydrogen from iron steam reaction represented by 3Fe3H2O Fe3O44H2 is not practiced as it is A. slow reaction, B. a discontinuous reaction requiring regeneration of iron by water gas intermittently, C. still in development stage by employing fluidized bed technique, D. all A, B, and C. The correct answer is all A, B, and C. Viscosity index improver like polystrene or polyisobutylene is added to lubricant to A. reduce its viscosity, B. increase its viscosity, C. reduce the variation in its viscosity with temperature, D. increase the variation in its viscosity with temperature. The correct answer is reduce the variation in its viscosity with temperature. Pick out the wrong statement pertaining to solvent extraction of oil.Rate of extraction. A. decreases with decrease of thickness of the flakes, B. increases with the increasing flake size keeping the flake thickness constant, C. increases considerably with the rise of temperature, D. decreases as the moisture content of flakes increases. The correct answer is decreases as the moisture content of flakes increases. Seaweeds are an important source of A. Fluorine, B. Chlorine, C. Bromine, D. Iodine. The correct answer is iodine. Polythene is an polymerisation product. A. Addition, B. Condensation, C. Thermosetting, D. None of these. The correct answer is addition. Catalytic oxidation-dehydrogenation of methyl alcohol produces A. Formaldehyde, B. Phenol, C. Acetone, D. maleic anhydride. The correct answer is formaldehyde.